Okay, we discovered our soil here at Spooky Hollow, southern Mississippi, is not fertile. Our pH has been fine, but the fertility is zip. So this sample right here we took from where we already planted. It's been doing okay, just not the greatest. We had burned there a good bit, hardwoods for the like potash or whatever, and we had burned there a good bit, so it must have something to it. So what we did, my son went into that sample of the garden where we're growing these items, and he took a mixture from that area. It's a total of 2 cups. He could have went up to 4 cups, but he took, at least 2 cups. It's 2 to 4 cups, and he's going to mix in distilled water just until it's soupy. Okay, so go ahead and pour. And he has chopsticks here. I'm going to do that because I'm slow at everything I do. Then he's going to set a timer for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, is that where it could depend on the soil temperature? No? Okay, it says to sit for 15 minutes. Then after 15 minutes, he will put this in here, make sure that all 3 prongs are in there, and he will flip it to pH. Excuse my dirty nails. And this is dependent on the soil temperature of how hot it is, but you do it for maybe 2 minutes to 15 minutes. Right now we're a little on the hot side here, but we did have a little cold spell, so what are you going to let it?
15.
He's going to put it on the 15 minutes, and this will give us the measure of the pH. Then he will flip it to fertility. Once we find out what the pH is, he will flip it to fertility for how long? 5 minutes, and we'll see if that area is fertile. All right, see you soon. All right, this has been 15 minutes. If it was too watery, we would pour excess off. But this looks nice and gross. So now we just stick this in. Is it on pH? Okay, how do we know it's on pH? Oh, that little button right there, right?
Yep.
Okay, it's flip to pH. Let's stick this in here, make sure all 3 prongs, and all 3 prongs have to be in. Did I do that right? Okay, we'll see you in 15 minutes. All right, for the for the past 10 minutes, this has been holding steady at 7 for pH, which is ideal. And we're going to go ahead and switch to fertility. Okay, so we will be back in about 5 minutes. All right, it has only been 3 minutes, and you can see the fertility, it has bottomed out. It's way too little. We have useless soil. That means that plants cannot get nutrients and seeds will not sprout. It's highly disappointing. Normally we would want to fix this by compost and natural means, and that will be our plan going forward next year as I'm building a big compost pile. But for a quick fix right now, this is something we don't care to do, and you may not like it either, but we have to do this for a quick fix. We will be introducing, we were recommended to use 888 fertilizer to start adding to this. I will read up more on this and figure out what we have to do. From what I'm understanding is if your soil is not fertile, whatever you add to it, it won't sustain it because your soil needs to be fertile. So I don't quite know what I read. I need to go back. But anyway, we do not have good soil here, and that makes me want to cry, but we can fix that. All right, stay tuned.